Dalokwa ndoma na gente kene nwoke kene nwanyị kwesị ndụ mmiri ndụ azụ asị m nke onye chiri nya zelu mmiri ata na mazụ anwụ na. And I greet IPOB leadership, and I greet Mazin Namdekan. I greet everyone, every IPOB member, wherever you are. I say, Mechukwu Kikabiama, continue to strengthen you, give you more long life and prosperity as we are marching forward towards our Biafra restoration, towards our freedom. I say we must continue and we must succeed, regardless of whatever or no matter what. Now, I know many of you will not understand the topic, and I will use 15 minutes to explain and pass this message. How many of you remember that after a few months, when Mazin Namdekano was kidnapped, a lot of people were preaching this and that, and when the leadership of IPOB called everyone to order, many people were preaching. I can recall back that autopilot were preaching violence every day, telling you we want to get this, we want to do this, and we want to do that. All those things they are telling you and giving all the inconsequential orders is to get IPOB proscribed internationally. And now that IPOB name have been added to the terrorist indices, you see that all the autopilots are no longer preaching woto the Nigerian soldiers. You see that they are no longer telling you we will chase army people out, we will do this. They are now preaching, they are now piping low. Do you know that these people have created another tough job, tough work for IPOB leadership, DOS? Now, Chike Doziem and the DOS members are running up and down every day, meeting many people, very many people, to make sure that IPOB is not proscribed internationally. Why those that we are shouting woto, those that we are shouting we will do this, we will do that, without having anything in them, they are nowhere to be found. If for the reason, before you support somebody, always try to know what the person stand upon and what the reasons of supporting the person. Before somebody supports you, try to know the reason why the person is supporting you. The question now is, now that the leadership of IPOB is running up and down, trying to make sure that the world will understand that IPOB is a non-violence organization, where are the hardcore criminals who make IPOB to look like terrorists? Chinoso Felix, greetings from here. And Nkechi, greetings from here. Mwada Karagold, greetings from here. DOS are the one now taking the heat. DOS are the one now making moves to make sure that the world will never and will not look IPOB as a terrorist, so that all of us will be moving freely in any part of the country where we are as an IPOB, so that you will not be trapped down by any person because of some inconsequential beings. But when we say it, you will say, oh, what is DOS doing? What is DOS doing? They should come and tell us what they are doing. But you don't know the underground work these men and women are doing on a daily basis. You don't know what these people are passing through. You don't know how much these people are spending on daily basis. You don't know how risk these people are taking every day. And I see some people will come out to castigate them out of ignorance. You will see some people coming out to call them names because they did not tell you, see what we are doing. Because you don't ask yourself, how secured are you with such information? How secured are you with those information you are asking? Can you be able to keep that information? That is why if every other person will be like me, there are some questions I will ask. And I will first of all look, if this information is given to me, can I be able to keep it? If I find out that this information that I cannot keep it secretly, I will not bother to ask that questions. I will not ask for me to know it, because I know me knowing it, it can leak from me, and that have made me work against the movement indirectly or unknowingly. There was a certain time I asked Mazi Opaleze Chukwu became some questions, and he told me he will get back to me. Let I ask myself this question I ask. Can I, did I really, does it matter to me? And I just prayed, he never answered. Unfortunately, he did not answer. I was very happy that he never answered that question, because I realized that this question is not necessary for me to ask. And for that, I have already asked, but I pray he just find one way or the other not to answer that my question. And I was very happy, because you must know that it's not everything you need to know. There is a reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not pass all the information to every member of DOS. Because everybody have their capacity. Today, many of you don't know. Many of you don't know the problem this Woto and the rest criminality autopilot are committing in Biafra land. That many of you don't know the problem it put IPOB. Many of you don't know because you don't know what it means to be a freedom fighter. You don't know what it means to be a leader. If you know, you will know that the leadership of IPOB, they have done more than we expected. They have done a lot. But out of our ignorance, we will keep on saying we want more. Yes, we want more, but you must appreciate the ones you have seen. I will not take much of your time because this broadcast, I will end it in next 2 minutes. But I want to tell you this thing. It's only a madman that will be dividing a state without the leader and without informing people of the region and without the consent of the people you are dividing. You don't create any state without the consent of the people residing in that geopolitical zone or in anyhow you call it. That is why I tell you people. That's why I tell you people. It's only mad people that will be telling you. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tell you that we will be practicing is a regional this thing, regional and province, not the other way around. And every region and province, every province will be inside region, and every region will take care of themselves. So region, you cannot have region at the same time have state inside region. It is not done anywhere. Once you have region, you have province. But because many of us are going against the work of DOS because we are ignorant, I have come to in a conclusion that a lot of us who are in this struggle don't know how a struggle function and how state function. Out of our ignorance, we make a lot of mistakes. And I am calling on every Biafrans to retrace their steps and know that IPOB leadership is making a waves. Obulo by on social media. It's only a madman will be telling his achievement on social media. The things IPOB are doing, the things IPOB leadership are doing is speaking for himself. And I really appreciate them. Another thing I will say is for our brothers, my fellow comrades, who are battling the Christianity and Domenala, we must also tread with caution in that area. We must not allow Christianity and this men are coming to divide us in this very struggle. We have already have enough division. We must not create another one, and we must not create another work for IPOB leadership, so that we must focus on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, unconditional release, and the total disintegration of Nigeria. That's all I have to say. I don't have much time. And I say, remain blessed, Umu Chineke, because Biafra is what all we want, and Biafra we shall get. No retreat, no surrender. I don't have much time. Remember, before I forget, Mazi China Sanworu will be on air this evening by 7:30 p.m. Don't forget to join and listen. Bring your pen and papers so that you will know the way forward. Not everything will be on social media. And I have come in a conclusion that you don't need to put everything on social media. There are some things you need to do, you keep it to yourself. You don't even need to let your wife know, not to talk of an outsider, because the way informations are leaking out now is unimaginable. I can't believe it. Before you know it, what's supposed to meant for the family members will be in the Nigerian arena, it will be in public consumption, public domain. It's not speaking good of us. And we must continue. No retreat, no surrender. Kevin Chade, go and ask your father that question. Almost here, Biafra.